All right, folks, this is Jack Newtown here, and we are live on the broadcast. I apologize for being a little, I have to rerun that countdown again. I wish I had a 10-minute countdown. I think the limit is on the StreamYard. They have limitations on here, so I have to run that same countdown again just to get a few things because I was supposed to broadcast it on Twitter and it start kicking out. I don't know why, but it did. So, it is what it is what it is as far as with the Kelly Price situation. A lot of people, I think it was like last week that people have reported Kelly Price missing last week. I believe she was battling with COVID or what the red fog. I mean, let's use keywords here. The red fog. And let me see who is this? Is this Donna? Yeah, this is Donna. Yeah,
Hello?
yeah. It's Donna.
I don't have the sound. Give me just a second. I'm gonna have to come back in again.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, but people reported her missing. Now they claim she was missing. Next day, her lawyer says, no, she's found, she's safe, she's this, she's that, et cetera, et cetera. A lot of people are thinking about this new guy that she's with or the ex-husband, or it's just a whole bunch of conspiracy theories that have been flying involved with the Kelly Price situation. I believe a lot of the missing persons really kicked up like karate ever since the Gabby Petito case, in which Gabby was missing for a number of days, and of course, news media have made it their accomplishment to find her, in which they unfortunately found her dead in Wyoming by her boyfriend Brian Dirty Laundry. Now, I really don't want to get into that, but just the basis of without that situation going on, I believe that other people would not been able to been found or any cases would have been picked up if it wasn't for that. But see, Kelly Price is a celebrity. She's famous. She's a famous gospel singer. So of course she's going to get more. Okay. She's going to get more attention than somebody who is not famous that happens to be black. So in that matter, there's people that has okay oh okay, it's fine. Okay, cool. What's going on, Dome? What's going on? Like I said, I'm also willing to let me copy this onto the chat for those out there who want to jump in if they feel like they got a comment or they got something to say in regards to the Kelly Price matter, because it seems like her case has, of course, she's a celebrity, so that's very obvious that she is going to get a lot of attention based on her celebrity status. So that would make a lot of sense for Kelly Price to get the level of celebrity and the level of missing persons information out to the media more than it would be compared to somebody who's just, just an average person or average individual. Let me take this pop out there. Okay, there we go. Let's do it that way. Okay, let me close that out. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, now Donna, you back in?
Yes. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, ma'am, I
Okay.
can.
Okay. I can see the string. Okay.
All right.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. And hit the like.
Yeah, definitely hit the like. So
Mm-hmm.
this Kelly Price here. Now, some are claiming that she is missing. Her attorney states that she is not missing, but her sister is saying that she's still missing because she has not had contact with her for what, a month or so. Is that correct, Donna?
Yeah, it's about a month now. Yeah, probably a little bit longer. Yeah, but it's definitely about a month.
Yeah, what's going on, Super Chef, Chef Master? But and so now we getting conflicted information in regards to Kelly Price's health and her status. Now you got somebody claiming that this new boyfriend may have did something to her, or the ex-husband, and I mean it's just all types of wild cards going on. I think one YouTuber reported that this new boyfriend had a lengthy criminal record or something. Is that correct, Donna?
Yeah, I was hearing that somewhere that it might be a possibility
Okay.
that the one that you have might have a record, blah blah blah. But we don't know. So
Mhm.
speculations. I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's look at this article right here. Let me pull this up. In regards to Kelly Price, I'm not going to keep y'all out there forever because I know some of y'all probably got to go work in the next day, and we don't want to drag people. Uh, Here we go. There she is. All right. Now they're claiming. Now this is from the Sun. Now let's be honest. The Sun isn't considered like the more accurate sources of news, more like a tabloid, so that sort. So I mean, you got to take it with a grain of salt, but it's still something to look at. She's safe. Kelly Price update. Singer returns after cops said, "Oh, let me take this off of here. I apologize." Bam, there we go. Okay, that was blocking away. Kelly was blocking away. Singer returns after cops said she was missing following COVID, or what they call the red fog diagnosis, revealed on
Uh,
Instagrammer. Mysterious incident came out. She was recently diagnosed with COVID-19 and suddenly left the hospital without her family's knowledge. She was filed as an official missing person after a welfare check conducted at home last Saturday, the Sun confirmed. Cobb County officials authorities told TMZ that they found no evidence of foul play. In the weeks leading up to her disappearance, Kelly's family alleged she had fled the hospital after revealing her diagnosis on Instagram. So she revealed that she had the virus. I mean the red fog. I'm sorry. Let's see. Ooh, and this pretty much on here. Let's something to deal with her mother in 2020 passed away. And then their final post before she reported missing was an emotional video that dived deep into her COVID diagnosis. She captured a clip. I found out today I have COVID. I am COVID positive. I'm following doctor's orders. I'm quarantined, feeling really drained, splitting headache, but I'm not in the hospital. I'm grateful and expecting to have a quick recovery. Now they claim that the hold on. Okay, let me. Okay, what's today? Today. Okay, let me read back actually. Um, let's see. Kelly Price is safe. Kelly Price fiance claimed. Well, we know the guy is. We'll reveal that in a second. She battling COVID. Fans claim she's safe. Kelly is safe. Kelly having the COVID and revealed about a tragic death. Let me see if this pops up. Let's see if no. Where's Kelly Price? This ain't Kelly Price. Let me do something right here real quick, Donna. Hold on. Let me see if I can.
yeah, trying to figure this out. Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to figure this out. We're flying it as we're making it.
My
Oh,
brain is spinning right now. I don't understand this. Okay, go on.
okay. Kelly Price. Okay, there he is. Miss Kelly Price. Okay, is that her? I think. Yeah, there she is. Okay, here's her post. Now I don't know what day this is. Hopefully it shows exactly. Um, hold on. Okay.
I am doing probably one of the last things that I would have expected to be doing right
Sorry to
now.
echo, Donna.
Wasn't feeling so well last night.
Yeah,
I
there's
woke
echo
up this
now.
morning.
Okay,
Went
okay.
to
Let
the
me mute my
doctor
mic.
and got checked out, went to a testing center, and it has come back that I have COVID after a very long year and a half of so much stuff with this disease. I am COVID positive. And so I am quarantined right now. I do not have to go into the hospital. I'm very achy. I have no appetite. I'm very weak. I can barely stay awake. And so I am following doctor's orders and praying that this thing passes quickly so that I can get back to normal. I just, well, whatever normal is now, I just wanted to put it out there. So I won't be in New Orleans this weekend, and praying that this passes quickly enough so that my August dates are not affected. So I am in the house. I am taking care of myself. I'm using some old school remedies as well. I smell like a whole bottle of Vicks, trying to open up my breathing passages and doing my best to stay in control of my breathing as much as possible. I'm going to say, if you can bombard heaven on my behalf, I would appreciate it. I'm going to be praying for myself at the same time. I just wanted you all to know that this is crazy. Yeah, take care. Continue to take care. Be safe. Continue to mask up. Continue to shield up. This is something like we've never seen before. But I just wanted to let you know, because I know that there are people who are looking forward to seeing me not only this weekend, but in the coming weeks. I'm praying sincerely and fervently that this is something that God will allow to be something that passes through my system quickly, so that I am still able to honor my requests during the month of August and moving forward. Thank you guys for your love and for your support. That's it. I don't have anything else to say. It's the last thing I ever expected that I would be saying to any of you. But I do appreciate you. God is a healer, and there is no name greater than Jesus, even COVID-19. COVID-19's name is not greater than God's name. It's not greater than Jehovah. It's not greater than Jesus. So as I pray, I ask that you pray as well. I love you guys.
Now, actually, that Instagram post was in July 29th, 2021.
Yeah, because I remember seeing that one. That's the old one.
Yeah, so that's her last post since July. She hasn't posted anything else after that. And that's why maybe some of the fans are speculating that she might be missing. Now, let's see what the attorney has to say. Let's share this screen real quick. See what the attorney has to say. Okay, here we go. Kelly Price's lawyer says she's not missing, but her sister says she hasn't seen her in weeks. Being reported missing in Georgia, Kelly Price's attorney Monica Ewing, Patrick Ewing. I want you related to Patrick Ewing. Assured everyone that Price was safe, but things still aren't adding up for her family. Ewing told the Cobb County Police Department that Price was recovering from COVID-19 at an undisclosed location and is not in harm's way, according to TMZ. Former of the Vivas star revealed she had the novel virus on Instagram on July 29th. Price was hospitalized in August and spent time in the intensive care unit ICU after her symptoms worsened. The friend of mine, singer's sister, Sharonay Price, is still worried about her little sister, whom she said she hasn't heard from since Price was discharged from the hospital, even though she wasn't fully recovered. She said, "My sister is a very visible person. We haven't heard anything from her in months," she said on the Instagram based entertainment news show Larry Reed Rise. She was sick and she was very sick with the COVID. This is unlike her. No one has heard from her. I know everyone has their own opinion. I don't do stuff like this, but I'm going to call it until we physically see my sister. We don't know anything, so I don't know who is calling and saying what. Price was reported missing on September the 18th after police did a welfare check at her home and she wasn't there. Police did speak with her boyfriend at the residence and there was no evidence of foul play. The family is suspicious of the boyfriend and told police that he has barred family and friends from visiting her home, TMZ noted.
What? Go back. Repeat that. Go back. I'm sorry.
Okay. Price
That's-
was reported missing on September 28th after police did a welfare check at her home and she wasn't there. Police did speak with her boyfriend at her residence and there was no evidence of foul play. The family is suspicious of the boyfriend and told the police that he has barred family and friends from visiting her home, TMZ noted.
Mm.
Let's look this hold on.
Oh, this is getting very
Let
interesting.
me do this real quick. Let me share this. This is what the sister said. Let me.
And also, when you get a chance, show a picture of the boyfriend or whoever.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll.
Okay.
Got
When you get a
grandparents
chance.
between
Take your time. Take your time.
you know, this is just a lot. It's just my sister and I. We lost our mom last October. We lost our youngest sister 6 years before that. We lost our grandparents between last year and this year. We're a small family, and I am considered the matriarch of the family right now. My nephew and niece, they're young. My sister's children are young, and I know that they're confused, and I know that they're upset, and I know that they're scared, and I'm feeling the same way. I'm feeling the same way. That's my younger sister. My sister's, I don't know. Just please, Kelly, if you're okay. I mean, please just show up. Go to the cops, do something. But we have to see you physically. If somebody knows something, please help us find my sister.
That was done September 25th of this year.
And
So that
today's
was
the
yesterday.
26th.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know what the attorney is saying. I mean, we're getting two conflicting things. One side saying that she hasn't shown up, popped up yet. The other one, saying that she's there. Now, this is the let's look at here. Let's pull little pictures right here. Now, this is the so-called boyfriend that she's with. His name is Terrell Babers. And this is the so-called boyfriend that she's with. Now, I did a little background checking. This guy, now, there was a claim on YouTube that he has a lengthy criminal record. Now, that's kind of difficult to say that this particular guy had a criminal record when he was in the Navy for 20 plus years. Here's his picture.
So this is the current one we talking about, the one that the sister's saying these things about him.
Yes, correct.
Interesting.
And there's him in his uniform. And there he is right there. And of course, I think he's just retired from the Navy. And there he is, Terrell Babers. And he's I guess, personal fitness trainer. Be the best version of yourself. Terrell Babers, the founder, owner of T-Rex Fit. He has a passion to see you thrive in your health and wellness. Terrell has spent 20 years serving in the U.S. Navy. So if he had a criminal record during the Navy, he would have been in a military tribunal, not in a state court. He would have been in a military court. I mean, he would have been discharged actually after he got done serving time. So now the ex-husband of Kelly, I think Mr. Rollo, this guy, that's her ex-husband. Now he has a lengthy rap sheet. He has a criminal record.
Okay.
That's her ex-husband of 23 years.
And they divorced.
Yes.
That's officially okay.
Yes. So, I mean, again, and I might be wrong, but let's look at the Facebook. You know, we're going to get a little snoopy. Let's see right here. Terrellist. Well, actually, his name's Terrellist Babers. So I guess he added another R to it, to his name, and that's his children. We don't want to, and that's him right there. That's him, and there's him. Guys, that's his boy, his daughter. So he has 2 children. And see, you see that tattoo right there, Donna? Let me zoom in for you. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, let me zoom it back. I'm sorry. Okay, 100. Okay. You see that tattoo?
Are we talking about on the father?
Yes.
On his
yes.
right, on his left arm?
Yes.
Okay.
You see it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is that the same tattoo?
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah.
So that's him.
So
what I'm getting is, how is he have a lengthy criminal rap sheet when he's been in the Navy for 20 plus years? He just retired. No, I'm not trying to, show his kids anything. Just showing him. See, just kind of want to show him. That's it. I don't want to really show the kids or anything. But he hasn't posted since 2020. Of course, he got the tattoos. And again, my question is, where's the rap sheet? Been in the Navy for 20 plus years, you'll be in the military tribunal.
My question is, why she's not contacting anybody? Where the heck is she?
That's a good question. That's what I
want to know. That doesn't make sense. You supposed to contact your sisters or something, or you come on out. I mean, first of all, you don't owe nobody no explanation. You can do what you want to do. You can disappear, whatever. But sometimes, it's your personal life. But okay, you're a celebrity. People's looking up to you. Everybody's out here making videos. Oh, such and such, you're missing, news reports and everything. You have to, come out to public and say, hey, I'm okay. I'm fine. I just had to get away. Fine. That's it. Drop it. Everybody move on. But you're not doing that. So this doesn't look good. Something is wrong. Something is not right. And if come to find out this woman is out here knowing all of this is happening, she's not saying that. That's very trifling.
Yeah, very trifling. That's going to hurt her credibility.
Big time. So I'm hopefully she's not going there. I don't see her as that type of character, but hey, you never know. Look at Sansa Ray. But okay.
I mean, but Sansa Ray ain't famous.
I know, but I'm just saying, for example.
I mean, she just a psychopath.
Mm-hmm. But this is not good. This is not good. I mean, you would contact your siblings, your family, your kids. Even the kids haven't heard from nobody. Nobody's coming out. Even like the sister would probably come out and say, "Look, I spoke to my sister. I'm just, I just want to let you know she's fine. Thank everybody for your support and your prayers, but she's good." And that's it. Drop it. Somebody.
Oh yeah, somebody knows. So here's what we know of Terrell Babers, Kelly Price, boyfriend, and of course, that's the picture of them. What we know, he's reportedly dating Kelly. While her current profile has no pictures of him, several reports suggest they were spotted spending.
Are they boyfriend and girlfriend? They fiance? Look like she got an engagement ring.
By the looks of it, yes. I think they might have gotten engaged. And I think let's see what else. The Price family accused Babers of keeping them away from visiting her at her home when she was discharged early from the hospital in late August. Now, well, there has been statements saying that he was allegedly doing that. March 2021, Kelly revealed that she was engaged, but she didn't disclose any further details about her fiance. Confirming her engaged, she says, at the time, I'm actually engaged right now. I haven't said anything much publicly yet, but I've been with someone for about 2 years now. I intentionally keep it quiet because I told myself when it comes time to let the world know, I'll let the world know exactly who that individual is. She for added, while Kelly did not say anything else about her love life in public. She has shared 2 pictures of Instagram, showed off a ring on the finger while holding the mystery man's hand. But we have confirmed it is Terrell Babers, and we looked at his Facebook. He's been in the Navy for 20 plus years. So, I mean, I don't know about the criminal record part. He would have been dishonorably discharged if he had a criminal record, and he would not receive a retirement if he was dishonorably discharged. That's how military works. If you get dishonorably discharged, you do not get no retirement benefits. You don't receive that. But he retired, so obviously he was honorably discharged from the United States Navy. Oh, let me do this real quick. Let me take this off. Let's see. And we also got his LinkedIn just to kind of bam. Okay, there it is. There's his LinkedIn right here. Navy@military.com. And 20 years of service, U.S. Navy, engaged on the rank first class petty officer, skilled in leading large groups of people, career counseling, physical fitness organization, development of people, weapons inspection, handling and movement, a leader that ensures job is done right first time. So he is work for military.com. And that's his LinkedIn profile. So his actual name is Terrellius, Terrellis, Babers, Babers. So it is, you have to add EAIS to his name because they call him Terrell, but it's Terrellius. And that's why I guess people couldn't find out who he really is because of the name. But that is his LinkedIn profile. I mean, that's his profile. So, also let's go to the Daily Mail while we're at it. Let's see right here. Here we go. Gospel singer Kelly Price's attorney says the star is safe despite being reported missing after being released from Georgia hospital where she was being treated for COVID-19. And of course, the family still saying that the boyfriend or fiance is not allowing visit her when she was discharged. Now, people say you got to be married in order to discharge somebody. Well, technically, you don't.
Well, actually, somebody close who's responsible.
Yeah. I mean, if Kelly can assign whomever she wants to have her have that situation done.
If the parents is alive, it'll be the parents to sign off, or the oldest sibling will sign off, or if the case of the kids is over 18, they could be the ones to sign off. Mm-hmm. But if she is married, well, that's number one goes to the husband.
Well, I mean, she can choose who she can allow to get the sign off to discharge.
Well, that's true. I mean, if she states that, but hopefully, if you're married to somebody, you got a normal relationship, you won't do that. Yeah. But just saying.
Yeah, I mean, you can, Tupac Shakur checked himself out. He didn't need nobody. He checked himself out, even though he was shot 6 times. And he didn't have his mother because the closest one would be his mother, Feeney. But he didn't have that. He can just do it on his own reconnaissance that he wants to check out. And a hospital cannot legally hold you against your will. That's called kidnapping. Or what they call false imprisonment. So the hospital cannot commit false imprisonment against you. If you choose to leave and you know you're not fully well, you got to sign off on paper saying if you leave and something happens that they're not responsible. So that's what you got to do. Let's see. Recovered hospital shocked to learn that she was released 3 weeks later despite not appearing healthy enough to leave. And maybe she feels that, hey, you know, if I stay on this ventilator long enough, I might get killed from it. I don't know. So until we can actually, she can post an Instagram post, a current Instagram post stating that she is alive, that she's okay, that she's not being held against her will. She's not, you know, on the false imprisonment. Let me play this video. I think this is the same video. I think this is a little bit more extensive of the sister in regards to the what's going on, BG. Here we go. Let's do this right here. Here we go. There, everybody can see that. Yeah. Let's play this.
What's your name? Where you calling from? You have 1 minute.
Hi, Larry. This is Sean Ray Price. This is Kelly's sister.
Okay. All right. So this is Kelly Price, sister. So what you say is going to matter more than what any of us saying. All right. We listening to you.
I'm just asking everybody to pray. I understand that an attorney, I just got off of an interview, and I understand the attorney is stating that my sister is okay. We don't know anything until we physically see her. Okay, my sister, you all know her history. My sister is a very visible person. She's a very visible person. We haven't heard anything from her in months. She was sick, and she was very sick with COVID. This is unlike her. No one has heard from her. And I know everyone has their own opinions. I don't do stuff like this, but I am going to call in. Until we physically see my sister, we don't know anything. So I don't care who's calling in and saying what. Until we physically see my sister, then we don't know. I'm just asking people, please pray, okay? Because she still has 2 children, and it's just she and I. We lost our mother. We lost our sister 6 years prior. It's just she and I. And I know it seems entertaining to some people, but it's not. That's my family. That's my younger sister, okay? I don't do stuff like this, but I just wanted to call in and say, I don't care who called in and said what, until we see Kelly for ourselves. We don't know if she's okay or not. All right, thank you. Just keep playing. Please keep praying for the family, okay?
All right. That was Kelly Price's sister, Sharnae, that called in on this. I think this brother, I forgot. Let me see who this brother's name is. Larry Reed, on the Larry Reed Rise show. He's on YouTube, on the Larry Reed Live. That her sister is saying that we haven't heard from her, so she's still missing. But the attorney is saying that, oh, she's safe. I mean, are you? Is anybody getting this or trying to understand this? So the attorney said,
wait a minute. Hold, Jack, I just came back outside. No, I said, hold, I'll be right back. Okay, help me to understand. Let's you get ready to do a recap because I'm trying to understand. Are they saying that, okay, everybody's worried that she's missing? Sister, family, they haven't spoken to her. But the lawyer also just popped up and say, oh, she's good. She's fine.
yes.
Let her be. The sister is like, well, this doesn't add up. Okay, I hear what you're saying, but let us physically see her and we'll leave everybody alone. Correct?
That's correct.
And the sister's also saying that he seemed like he's a kind of controlling guy, was kind of keeping her away from family members and stuff like that, correct?
Now, as far as that part, I didn't really hear that. I just heard.
The article that you read.
Yeah, that article. Yeah, but
right.
She didn't mention that on this guy's show.
Oh, okay, but it was said in the article. I mean, it's all it's not facts or whatever, but just never know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
This
it's
doesn't make sense.
the family is claiming that, but I don't think the sister itself made that statement. I think it's just the family, as a whole may have accusing him, but she
Okay.
herself is basically just more concerned about seeing her. And like I said, if Kelly Price can put up an Instagram on her having COVID, I think she can put up an Instagram on telling everybody that she's here, she's safe, and nobody's not holding her against the wheel. Just like now, here's the funny thing. I'm gonna show a video in which she was on Instagram in July, okay, in which she had a beef with a promoter. And let me go ahead and let me find that real quick. Where's that thing? Okay, there we go. Kelly Price. Okay, let's play this. Let me play this for a second. And it's kind of strange that all of a sudden this kind of happened when she had an issue with a promoter in Houston. Let's go
You're
ahead.
right. When was that again? That happened in Houston? What month
Yeah,
was that?
she was supposed to do a show with Life
Right.
Jennings, and the promoter was screwing him, and so she
Right.
wasn't able to do it because of integrity and honor and discipline. So let me play this. Here we go. Here we go.
Hello, Houston. Hello, Galveston. Hi, Kendrick James.
They're in the echo.
Hi, Rev Up Nation,
No.
or whatever the name of your company is.
Cool.
I'm doing this again because I couldn't see where it posted, and I think it's a possibility that my other message got lost. But I want to make sure this doesn't get lost because it's too important. Number one, because you're foul. Number two, because you're a liar. And number three, because you took really, really personal information and you took it and you tried to use it for your own advantage. And for that, I hope God beats your behind. I hope he beats your tail over and over and over again for it. Rev Up Nation out of Houston, Texas, who hosted the One Hope not versation, not concert that took place tonight in Galveston, where I would have been headlining tonight with Life Jennings, did not happen. Let's be clear. Not because I had a personal emergency, not because Life had a personal emergency. It's because he couldn't afford to pay either one of us to be there on stage tonight. I have been working in this business for 30 years, and I have worked with promoters who have had emergencies, where there have been natural disasters, where there have been acts of God, acts of war, other things that have caused the performances not to be able to happen. And I'm more than happy always to work with a promoter that's trying to make something happen for fans in the community that want to see artists that they love. But this one thing I will not accept. Number one, the world went through hell in 2020. I don't feel like I had a worse year than anybody else in the world. I know I had a pretty bad year and probably one of the worst years of just about anybody that you could name in 2020 that had a year. I lost almost 20 family members last year. But to be able to pray and to ask God for the strength and the ability to get back up and get on my feet and get back to work and to do what it is that I know that he called me to do, and to connect with liars, connivers, people who are not honest, people who can't afford to hire artists. Because just let's be clear, if you can't afford to hire an artist, find something else to do. Because clearly you couldn't afford to hire me or Life tonight. That's the reason why tonight's show did not happen. Let's be clear. The show was originally booked for March of this year. It was canceled, rescheduled, rebooked for this weekend because there were storms that took place here in the state of Texas during the month of March. I am not inhuman. Life is not inhuman. We knew what happened here in the state of Texas. We both agreed to reschedule the concert for this weekend. We know that with the ice storms, with all of that stuff that was happening, that a lot of people ended up being out of money. They had no power. They had all kinds of things. There have been things that both he and I have lived through that you would never have to try to explain to us why it is that somebody needs more time to deal with something because of the things that we've lived through. But let me say this to you, Mr. James, Kendrick James of Rev Up Nation. You are the scum of the earth and you belong on the bottom of my shoe. I'm going to say it again.
Wow.
You are the scum of the earth and you belong on the bottom of my shoe. I got on a plane. I came here to Texas. I have been here since 9 o'clock this morning. I've been trying to find you all day long. I never heard anything from you until almost 6 or 7 o'clock this evening. Sound check had already been done. We had already had my production manager contact your audio-visual production person who turned out to be your homeboy, who really doesn't have any kind of experience in audio-visual anything, if we're going to be all the way clear. You hired your homeboy. Your professional service for transportation, again, homeboy hookup. Got
Homeboy hookup. So, like I said, this was like around June, July or so, in which her and Life Genius got stiffed by this promoter in Houston. So this is just, I'm not going to play all of this because I'm just kind of just clipping up, just kind of showing, it's kind of coincidental that all of a sudden she got sick and then she's came up missing. It's just curious. I'm just kind of throwing it out there a little bit. Just kind of, it's kind of weird. I mean, she's missing and no one does not really know where she's at except the people that's hiding her. Like I said, we don't know. Fox News has not confirmed it. Any other major news site, only thing we're getting is the Yahoo and NBC News and TMZ, but we're not getting any more confirmations. I don't know. Now, some people are claiming there may be some domestic violence issues going on. I don't know. We don't know yet.
Yeah. All I have to say is if she is fine and she's not coming out publicly, that's that's rude.
Yes.
And
that's all she has to do is put up an Instagram post, let her sister know what's going on, and bam, hold okay. Let's see. Let's hold on. And this is Kelly Price's friend, Niecy Gilbert. Let me go ahead and share this with y'all. Let's do this. Here we go. All right, okay, it has that on there. Okay, let me do this. Okay. All right, let's play this. Fair use.
Well, first of all, what can you tell us about the last time that you talked with or heard from Kelly? What was her state of mind? How is she doing as a person?
To be completely honest with you, I received a call from her daughter and from her sister, and they were very concerned about the fact that they had not heard from Kelly. Initially, I think that the thought was that Kelly was just taking some time to heal. I was really surprised when I saw the TMZ article today. Just like everyone else is, her sister is a wreck, and I would want someone, to stand with me in a time such as this. So I'm just very hopeful that Kelly is safe and that Kelly is, healing. This is terrible. We're all kind of taken by surprise. I talked to Kelly probably a few months before she got sick. Like everybody else in the media, when we saw her say that she had COVID, we were very concerned. And our group started to book dates that Kelly was supposed to play. So I got super concerned about it after that and reached out to her family. And this is what we know.
So, of course, you're a close family friend. Do you guys know if authorities are currently conducting a search for her right now? I know she's been listed as a missing person.
Yeah, from what I understand, she is listed as a missing person. Her sister has been frantic. I wish that she could get on here and express for herself how she feels right now. Kelly is listed as a missing person, but again, I'm just prayerful that we find her. That this is just a misunderstanding. I cannot imagine why she hasn't reached out to her family, but I am hoping and praying that this is just a misunderstanding. It's just, as you can imagine, I'm at a loss for words.
I mean, we all are. We all are. She's been missing for, quite some time now. So what are the
Yeah.
thoughts of the family? What are the feelings of the family right now?
I really hate to speak for the family because I see Sean Ray on here. Unfortunately, there's an audio issue. She can't speak right now, but I know that she's very concerned. She asked if I would please join her tonight because she's so concerned. And she is Kelly's only remaining sister, next of kin. She is her older sister. She did a welfare check, from what I understand, on Saturday, and there was no response. From what I understand, the police did, try to reach her. There was no response. Again, I'm just very, very prayerful that Kelly is okay. That's what we're praying for, and we're waiting for more information. I know her daughter and her son are both concerned as well, as are all the people who love and care about Kelly. I'm very, very concerned. So prayerful that we will hear from her soon.
Indeed. And all of us here at BNC are praying right along with you guys. But we just know Kelly Price as the award-winning singer, a big voice,
Yeah.
a major personality, an accomplished
Hmm.
individual. Fill us in on
Yes.
how she is as a person, what she like as a friend, what she like when the lights
Oh
are
my
off and the
God, that's my girl. Kelly is straight no chaser. She's one of the most talented singers on the planet. Kelly is a fiercely independent woman. I think we all know her as one of the greatest voices of our time, which is why it's so important that we hear from her, especially in this era where there's so many people going missing and there's so little response to it. In this situation, I'm glad that all hands are on deck. I'm
Mhm.
glad that everyone is reaching out. But Kelly is a beautiful human being. She has a lot of people who love her, who respect her, and who want to see her home safely. So I'm prayerful. She's a praying woman. So I know whatever it is that she's going through, she's praying herself through it. And we're just hopeful that her family can get the peace that they deserve. Again, I'm here at their request to just kind of help walk them through this. I do know that they are very, very concerned about her. So I hope that with all the attention that this is getting, that we hear from her.
Mhm.
Because everybody's concerned. I think I speak on behalf of the entire industry and all the fans of Kelly's music. We are all very concerned.
And just as the Black community in general, we're talking about Jelani Day and the idea of Black people going missing all the time,
Yes.
and there not being very
Hmm.
much coverage. So how can people help? We have social media,
Oh my
everyone has their own
gosh.
brands. How can we help?
Yes. I think it is so important that influencers and celebrities, I mean, it's a very fine line, and I don't want anybody to have a problem with me, but I use my platform every chance I get. I have a foundation, from the bottom up .org, from the bottom up foundation.org. We have right now a page with, I don't know, maybe 30 or 40 missing girls in Detroit. Unbelievable how many people go missing and how little attention that it gets. So when this happened to our sister Kelly Price, I think it was just a natural reaction for her family to reach out and say, "Hey, Nikki, please, how do we navigate this?" And again, anyone who's missing deserves attention.
Mhm.
Kelly Price is a legend, so obviously there are a bunch of people trying to figure out what's going on now, and hopefully this will be a very good ending. But for so many people, the ending is not so great,
Mhm.
and there are a lot of young Black women and boys that are missing that nobody is looking for right now. And that is completely ridiculous and out of control. No shade or slight to Gabby, but at the end of the day, Black lives and Black people who are missing matter as much.
Mhm.
And there are several women all over the world, all over the United States, and in Detroit in particular, I will say,
Mhm.
that are missing right now. And we need to just figure out, get to the bottom of it.
Mhm. Well said, ma'am. And as the Black community, we stand with you guys. We support you. You guys are not
Thank
alone in
you.
this situation. So everyone, that is
Thank you.
Nikki Gilbert Daniels, friend of Kelly Price. And of course, we told you that we
Thank
had some
you.
technical difficulties. We're going to go to a break right now, and we're going to try to get Kelly's last
Mm.
thing that you heard from your bestie, from your BF. What do you remember? What was the last thing?
Kelly is my sister in song, indeed. Just we were actually talking about something completely unrelated to this, which I won't reveal, our conversation, but she was excited about a lot of things happening in her life. Kelly just recently lost both her parents. She lost her younger sister. She lost her grandmother. So it was really more about, helping her work through the losses of so many people. Just, hey, sis, I'm here for you. Outside of that, it was the same thing that I think everyone else saw in social media, which was that she was battling COVID. I do know that, I don't want to get into her personal medical information. That will be something that her sister will share. But she had a really tough battle with COVID. And that is the reason why her children were so concerned. So when her daughter reached out to me, we did have a very detailed conversation. I'm really not at liberty to share that. I think it's better coming from a family member.
Yeah.
But as someone who cares about Kelly in this industry, I was available for anything they needed. And when they asked me to be here on their behalf tonight, with no question, I'm here.
Oh, of course.
We need to find Kelly Price.
Yeah. And again, it's important that we put the onus on anyone out there that is watching. We are a global community. We have the ability to affect change. We've seen that with the whole George Floyd situation. So let people know, if they're just tuning in, how can they be of service and how can we help move this story forward?
Well, from what I understand, the Cobb County Police Department, they're the people who actually issued the missing persons. So you can contact the Cobb County Police Department. I don't know the name of the detective. I know that Kelly's sister, who unfortunately for technical difficulties isn't here tonight, but please contact the Cobb County Police Department if you have any information. Spread the word so that if this is just some sort of weird misunderstanding, that Kelly knows at this point that everybody loves her and everyone is concerned for her. And we are all here to make sure that she is, her family knows that she is safe and sound. And that is the most important thing. I started to get a lot of calls from people that I know that are very close to Kelly, her former manager, Gabby, just a few other people who were like, this isn't like Kelly, Nikki. And I think at that point, we all got very serious about trying to, locate her and hope that she is healing and healthy and safe.
Yeah, and that's what we do in this situation, Nikki. You're doing the right thing. We speak it into existence, put it in the atmosphere, and this thing is going to turn around. Now, if you're just joining us.
I can't accept anything else.
Yes, Nikki, I'm just going to recap if people are just joining us here. We're talking about missing singer Kelly Price. Family says that they haven't seen or heard from her since early August when she was in the hospital dealing with COVID-19. Metro Atlanta authorities are saying that Kelly lives in Atlanta, and she was listed as a missing person after a welfare check was done at her home. So again, Nikki, I want to, ask you again. We know that she was in the hospital. Now we don't know where she is, but we know who we're thinking about. We know who we're talking about. We know who we're praying for. So, tell people that are watching just what type of person your friend is.
She is, again, like I said, just a dynamic sister. She is a prayerful sister. She is rooted in her faith in every sense of the word. She is someone who is assertive and knows what she wants, has been in this industry and contributed a tremendous amount of great talent, and paid a lot of dues in music. Kelly has two amazing children who miss their mom, who are praying for their mother. She has a sister who is an incredible woman who is really concerned about her sister. I spoke with her today, and she literally was, as you can imagine, anybody would be.
All right. Let me scroll down here. Now, this is from Mia X. Mia X is put on Instagram stating, for those who know who Mia X is, she was a rapper back in the 90s, 2000s of No Limit Studios with Master P. Probably one of the top 10. I would put her on the top 10 female MCs. As far why I know why I didn't say anything about Kelly is because I know she's not missing or being held against her will. She has COVID really bad and is still not 100% recovered. COVID dealt a blow to Kelly's body, and she's still fighting to get her health and immune system right. I don't know anything about anything else except the fact that she's not missing or being held against her will, because I heard her voice and can't wait to see she's back moving around and on social media personally, talk to her piece and performing again. Prayers for full healthy immune system, full recovery, everybody stay safe. But hold on now, why can't the sister and the other family members get the same treatment.
Doesn't make sense. And her children.
Yes.
I would never do that.
That's the first
Oh,
people you will reach out to before
I would never
you.
do that to my kids. That's just that's not possible. There's no
Yeah.
way.
So
Yeah.
I mean, this is I don't know. Now people claiming some Daryl Crump. I don't know about that. Um, people just literally throwing names out there to see what can stick. Daryl Crump is I don't think that's Daryl Crump. It's the guy that when we was discussing Terrell Babers. So that's why they had Daryl Crump mistaken. I mean, look, there's just a bunch of conspiracy theories coming out there. Claim Crump. Now, this is not the Crump individual. This is not him. This is actually that Terrell Babers individual. So I don't know. Now Jeffrey Roll, he has a record. I don't know about this Daryl Crump. Haven't really heard anything about him, but I know that this individual is the Terrell Babers character, not this Crump person. And like I said, Donna, it's kind of strange that Mia X and some of these people would be able to get a hold of her, but not her own sister, her own children, her own family. And it don't have to be all of the family; it can just be the ones who you good with. I mean,
And especially, I know sometimes siblings fall out, but aren't you good with your children?
well, I mean that can fall out too.
I mean, yeah, just with somebody in the circle. I'm just like trying to
Yeah,
reach out to
I
somebody.
mean, yeah, let's reach out to somebody. But the thing is, we're not getting any clear answers. And that's the problem I have is that we're not getting any clear answers. We're just getting a bunch of hearsay. That's all we're getting. I mean, we just get a bunch of hearsay. Now, BG, we played that video in the fact that that the promoter actually stiffed her and Life Jennings. That's so if you talking about that, you can go back to her video and or go back on replay of this channel and see that from yourself. I know what you're talking about, that promotion situation. But like I said, Donna, what are you thinking? What is your mind twisting and turning in regards to what might happen or possibly happen to Kelly Price?
All I'd say is I pray that she's okay, but it just doesn't add up. I really don't know what to think. I just know I was hearing certain things, and as we're going through this live, I'm hearing more things that just just doesn't add up. Honestly, I don't even know what to think. I do hope that she's okay, but it just doesn't add up. Why are you not contacting nobody? You could have lawyers say something, and you're not speaking to your siblings, your sister, and everybody's worried. And
Yeah, I mean, it's just
and I just pray that hope she's not. I don't know. I don't know what to say. That's all I have to say. I don't know.
I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, it doesn't add up.
Even family and friends, they don't really know what to do. Only for one when you try to catch up.
It don't add up, Donna.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, maybe before I get in trouble. But yeah, I mean, it just doesn't add up. None of it adds up. I mean, the sister is not getting any info. The children are not getting any info. The family not getting info. Oh, but Mia X. Now, how Mia X knows that may be Kelly Price's voice? That it could be a robocall. How does she know? I'm just curious. How does she know it's actually Kelly Price? Would you notice, Donna, if it was Kelly Price?
Yeah, this is
I
crazy.
mean, until she can actually see her in the flesh, or you can see an individual in the flesh, then I can say, okay, then she's safe. But you can't know that for sure. You cannot know that for sure that she's alive. You can't. So until Kelly Price goes on Instagram, shows her current face, and says, "Hey guys, I'm safe. I'm just battling COVID. Um, blase, blase, blase," and bam. And then the rest of us say, "Okay, she's safe. She's keeping us in the loop." If I battling COVID, Donna, or you haven't heard from me, you be trying to contact me.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yes, I would. You know
And
how I am.
you
Yep, I'll be
know,
looking for you.
so I mean, it's just the fact that I don't get why Mia X gets carte blanche access to Kelly Price, but not the children and the sister. I'm just curious. Why does she get that access? What gives her the ability to get that access? I mean, inquiring minds wants to know. But at least Kelly Price talk to your kids. You got their phone numbers. Talk to the children, talk to the sister. Have a little video. And then so the sister can say, "Hey, she's okay." And the children say, "Hey, mom's okay." But none of that's going on, Donna. None of that. It's just, more deflection, you know, more of whatever. It just doesn't make any sense, Donna.
It really doesn't.
And people
It
are,
really doesn't.
people are actually losing their minds
Hmm.
of, and these people are seriously concerned about Kelly.
And people have to realize in life, there's always somebody who cares about you. You might not have a lot of people, but there is somebody. When you
Mhm.
go missing or you're sick or God forbid pass away, that somebody's actually grieving and crying and hurt and wish that this person was there and back.
Mhm.
you know. So, she's a celebrity, there's a lot of fans that's out there that looks up to her and really loves her. And respect to your fans that they want to know you okay. Speak to them. Say something. Yes, nobody's entitled to tell everybody their business. Sometimes you just want to get away from everybody, just leave me alone. I know I have my moments, everybody do. But when you're kind of like in a spotlight like that, Mm, you kind of have to answer to somebody. You might have give details, but just something. Just pop on Instagram. Ain't no big thing. Just click on your phone, Instagram live. Huh, I'm fine. You see me? I'm
Yeah,
good.
FaceTime.
That's it. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
I know an ass got iPhone. FaceTime the
Yeah,
motherfucker.
it only
Yeah.
takes a second. It's free. It don't even cost. Not a big production. No lighting. No, you know what I'm saying? She could do it at 2 o'clock in the morning or whatever. That's it.
It just doesn't
You know.
add up.
Yeah. And I pray that she's okay. Just ooh, hmm, interesting.
I mean, like you said, it just doesn't make sense. It makes zero sense. Zip, nada, nothing, Nathan, Zappo.
Uh, Read Abby's last comment, please. Did she
Yeah,
put
about the family. Yeah, I actually put it up on there.
Oh, I went okay. Missed it. Most people with COVID in the hospital can't even see their yeah, they can't even see their family, and that's true. And they losing their yeah, great point. I like that first statement that she said.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's just
It's a mystery.
I
I'd
don't
be
know.
like, who released her? How did she do it? I don't understand. I just know when I first heard, oh, she's missing. I'm like, what? What's going on? I've been so much looking at these other people that's missing. I was like, what's happening? And then now listening to you, you read all these articles and different things. I'm like, but wait a minute. You tell your lawyer, I'm fine. Tell everybody, but your sister's like, what's going on? And your children? Where's your man? Won't let people come into the house. I don't know. This doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense at all. Zero. It's just it makes no sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. Maybe in between. But it's just mind-boggling that Mia X knows more about Kelly Price's situation than her own family. That's what I don't understand. Do you understand that, Donna?
Oh, this thing has me so confused. I don't get it.
I mean, it's just I don't know. I I really no seriously. I really just don't know. You got anything else to add, Donna? We're gonna probably gonna close out on this. We ain't trying to drag this all night long.
No, but I don't have anything to say. I really don't even know what to say. It just doesn't make sense. Not at all.
We're gonna stay on this story. We're really gonna stay on this story. Um, something has to come up.
Mm-hmm. Uh,
Something has to show up. And I'm going to stay on this, just like with all the other stories, just like the Orson and Orrin West, the two black kids in California. They still haven't found them. And they haven't found that geologist character as well. We really need to get on this one, kind of be on the up and up in this matter. I'm going to stay on this. I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit it until they get tired of me and say, Jack, that's enough. Quit doing that kind of stuff, or we'll kill you. So I guess we're gonna keep doing that. I just it people just mind boggles to why Kelly Price can't even put up an Instagram or Twitter or FaceTime. Do something. Do something. What about the lesbian couple killer in Utah? I haven't heard about that.
I wanted to read about that one. That's very strange too.
Yeah, I
That's
haven't
I
heard
don't know.
about it.
I don't know too much about it. I know very little, but not enough to talk. I
Yes.
haven't focused on it. But they was thinking it might have, had something to do with the Gabby being killed. So
Yeah,
it came out,
while
but
a lot of people getting visibility from the other stores in that sort of manner. Yeah.
yeah.
But we're gonna stay on this. Hopefully, Kelly is safe. Hopefully, she is not being held against her will. Hopefully that things are going well with her. Um, we just need some clarity. I think she owes the audience, the fans, some clarity of what's going on because they're really concerned about her. I mean, they really, 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 really concerned about her health and her status. And I think she owes them that explanation. I believe. But you got anything else to add, Donna, before we close out?
No, that's about it. Everybody, thank you for coming. Thanks for hitting that like button, and make sure you stay tuned for some more of Jack Live commentary.
All right.
And have a blessed week.
You want to promote, your what you got going, Donna?
Donna just being real, the only way to be. Channel by dating, love, relationship, toxic relationship, anything dealing with relationships. And it's all about dating smart, not thirsty.
There you go. Don't think thirsty. You thirst buckets out there. No, y'all like to date thirsty. See that big booty in
Let's
that
be
crowd? You
let's
be
be
ready
nice,
to go.
Jack. Okay,
You
they
see
just
that
need a little
guy,
help.
with the gray sweatpants, and some of you see that, and then you lose your damn mind. So,
Ain't
like
nothing
I
wrong with that. A
said,
woman like to see a man that work out, who's fit.
yeah, no, ain't nothing wrong with it. Just don't stay thirsty. Shoot.
Yeah. Well, sometimes everybody have a little bit of a weakness.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a weakness. It's just something wrong with you being desperate.
Well, that's a whole nother thing.
Shoot, some of you is desperate.
It'll get you nothing but heartache. Oh my, it's just not worth it.
Heartache and some uppercuts and some left hooks.
Yeah, maybe we should have a special live just talking about that.
Yeah, we should definitely.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Well, email me at jackradioshow1@gmail.com if you got any questions, comments, or concerns, issues with the matters. And I'm gonna say this last thing. We're gonna close out here. Look, Kevin Sanders, you need to come out pretty clean, okay? Don't be fidgeting around. Don't be dancing around the question. Just saying. Don't do it. If you is, you is, you is, you is. Okay. Just saying. Just saying. I'm gonna leave it at that. Need to meditate on that one. I'll see y'all next time. Hold. Forgot. Let's play this.